So the P320 is such a unique firearm in that it's the first really easily modular pistol where you can just put frames on different slides with different frames and fire control units and lights, and they have so many different types of frames, and you can actually even make your own. So here's a few different configurations that I have that I love to carry. And I just carry them kind of on a whim. I just feel like this one, feel like that one. Typically, I'm going to be carrying something like this. This is my general everyday carry. It is set up exactly the way that I prefer my carry guns to be set up. It is the regular XCarry size gun. So it has the compact slide, full-size grip, 17+1, and you get a weapon light and threaded barrel, because I do have suppressors, and obviously a Trijicon RMR because you cannot leave home without it. So yeah, this is my go-to gun. Sometimes I feel like maybe I need to carry in a large pocket, or I want to get something with a little bit less barrel length, and you can go with something like this. This I made myself. So as you can see, I trimmed down. This was a regular XCarry, the tan one, and I trimmed this down so that it fit flush with the XCompact size slide. So this is the XCompact slide. It goes directly on an XCarry frame, and it just sticks out a little bit. So all you got to do is trim it down, and boom, you now have a P320 XX compact something. I don't know. It's a little Frankenstein gun. So on this one, I have an extended magazine. I have the full-size XCarry grip with 17+1, now 21+1. And then you only have the XCompact subcompact size slide. So this is a really interesting configuration, and actually this will work in my XCompact APLC combination holster. So that's pretty cool. It's very versatile in that respect. Now, if you want to like change things up and say I want to go with, this is the XCompact frame. You have the 15+1 magazines. Obviously they don't work in those. These will work in this, but not vice versa, obviously, because this isn't short enough to accept these magazines. But it's so simple to change these out. All you need to do, check safe, throw this down, your slide comes right off. This pulls out just like that. It's so easy. I can do it through looking at the camera. That you want to like push forward and pull out. Then likewise, you want to put the trigger shoe down there. This comes down, and then you want to push it back. Once you push it back, seat it down, so you'll see it lines up like that. Then this, it works easiest if you twist it like that, and then you'll see it going through. Then you want, see this little nipple right here? That's going to be towards the back. When, see, this like slides in real easy right there. Then you can push it in like that, down, and just like that, we've switched from an XCarry to an XCompact. And now the differences between these two are meaningful enough. So you have this extended flat beaver tail up here, and then the grip in the XCarry is straight down, and then it's square at the bottom. See that? This is the regular XCarry, so compact slide, full-size grip. It feels really good. It's nice and thick, good stippling, but you are going to get this larger, everything's a little bit larger than your XCompact. Once you go to the XCompact, you can see the difference here. You have a little bit more abbreviated beaver tail. It's actually the same exact beaver tail that's on the regular P320. So they actually like took a piece of the P320 and stuck it on there, the regular frame. And then what they did was they bobtail the back. So when this is sitting in your holster, like this, you can see the difference. See that little difference, it actually can do something when it comes to printing. You can just see they cut that triangle right off. That's a very cool feature of this particular grip, and now the 15 round magazines can go in. And there you go. So now you have 15 round magazines, and say you want, 21 rounds for your backup, goes like that. So it's just such a versatile system. I love that about the P320s, and you just saw me change it out through a camera. It takes 1 second to change this out. When you do use the P320 XCompact with the compact slide, you'll see that the slide sticks out a little bit here. That doesn't affect performance. This works perfectly fine. It cycles perfectly fine. It's perfectly smooth. And yeah, this is a really great setup, and I'll actually carry it like this if I feel that I want that little extra concealment. And then obviously, if I want, I can obviously take this off, lock this back, and this one I noticed is a little bit tighter, but these aren't all created equal. It depends on which one you have. Some of them are very easy. I have 3 of these guns, and some of them are super easy, some of them aren't. But in 2 seconds, I can switch from the kind of XCarry slide with the XCompact frame, and then I can actually go full XCompact with the regular Delta Point Pro. Obviously, another really good choice. These are the only 2 red dot optics I would recommend, bar none. You can't even compare them to anything else. They're just so much better than everything else in the market. This is something that I love about the P320. Whatever kind of carry situation you have, you can adapt to it. I actually really like this setup. This is very cool with that really compact size slide and the full size grip. It's useful for appendix carry mostly, because when you are appendix carrying, this isn't really a big deal. All of this jazz isn't a big deal, and that's the way I carry a gun. So if I go to sit down, if you get like a longer gun, like when I used to have the X300U and it was on this frame, and I had the X300U with the best P320 in the world video, if you sat down, sometimes when I was carrying that, you'd get the X300U digging into your groin. And it's just kind of uncomfortable after a while. So if you put the APL-C on here, and it does work on the XCompact frame as well, when you have this setup, it just works really well, really comfortable. And no other guns can do this. This is just like a really cool thing. Take the frame off, take the firing control unit out, and throw it into whatever you feel like carrying that day. And it takes seconds, and you can fit your wardrobe with whatever you feel like works best that day. This XCompact grip is super ergonomic. It's super comfortable. It's just long enough so that you don't have to worry about your fingers getting in the way from when you release the magazine. Because like a Glock 19, stuff like that, my pinky actually contacts the magazine, and it sucks. I have to actually do like a little pinky thing, like it's a subcompact, and then I can remove the magazine freely. Whereas these, they'll drop freely, they'll go in freely, you never have to worry about it. Super cool. So yeah, there is totally a reason to have multiple P320s, and it's so you can play a little match set. It's like a little Lego set of guns. So I love that about it. I thought I'd share this with you guys. We have this really unique combination. It's not hard to make. Just put a piece of tape down the end of the slide, and then take your all-useful Dremel and start chiseling away. This is a very cool setup right there. Boom. So there you go. There's a P320. Carry the way you want it.